everyone. As we look to start another 3 minutes with God, let us go ahead and get ready to set the timer. We will be looking at uh, Psalm 63 this week, verses 1, of course, verses 1 through 5. So let us go ahead and start the timer. So Psalm 63, verse number 1 says, "O God, you are my God. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water." Um, that this is again another Psalm of David, as he is in the wilderness, possibly in one of the caves, that he is just confirming who his God is. He says, "Oh God, you are my God," and then he says, "Early will I seek you." That he is saying that no matter uh, what I'm going through or anything like that, but I'm gonna seek you early in the morning. That's gonna be my first thing. Is once I arise in the morning, that my heart is gonna be looking for you. My soul, he says, and my soul thirsts for you, and my flesh longs for you. That it's one of those things as that David is making it a point to uh, to search out God at the first part of the day, and so it's one of those things as we look, as David is looking for God and searching for God and longing for God and thirsting for God at the first part of the day. It's one of those things as like I tell a lot of people, that when it comes to reading the Bible, that if you don't start at Genesis 1 and 1, then you're not going to get it right. Because what other book do you just kind of thumb through and, I'll pick it up reading here, and start trying to read in Deuteronomy, or open the Bible up and just start trying to read Psalms and or the Gospels or anything like that. While even though you will understand it, a lot of the things may not make sense because you do not have the backstory. And so that's what David is doing, as he is saying that, God, I'm going to search for you first thing in the morning, because if I get the morning right, then everything else will fall in place. And if I can get the beginning of it right, then hey, everything else will be all right. And he says that I'm gonna search for you early. He says, "Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water." Um, that he is. Physically in a place that is dry and thirsty. There is no water where he is, and so it's one of those things, as he's equating his physical location to where his soul is. That there's I have a longing and a thirst for God that can only be quenched by God, and that's just like when we're thirsty. Um, there's a thirst that we have that can only be quenched by a liquid. So as we get ready to leave today, I'll leave you with this: is try to start your day off with God, and see if your day doesn't get better. Because if we start with God, then everything else has to get better from there. So God bless you and have a great day.